Guys, send me this video from Upchurch. Let's see what's going down. What's happening.
Yeah, that's right. You see this? The mustache is coming back. Yeah. You see the wings? Yeah, long hair is coming back. I'm finna do around this town. And when I say I'm finna do around this town, I mean I'm gonna continue doing better than my enemies.
Okay.
It's 2026. Let's see what they do. Let's see if they do the same old shit.
I'm not mad at that.
They're gonna do the same old shit. You know who's not gonna do the same old shit? Me. Last year, all year. Line up, church. Doing this, no line up, church. Hey, I need 50 friends to say, line up, church. So I just sit back and I just let them do it.
That is what all they was doing, bro. Got to be 100% honest. And it was disgusting, right? That's why when I'm hearing him say that he's detaching fully and remaining on that, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's all they do is try to latch on to him with their failing careers. Right? So I agree with what he's saying.
Well, I was over here doing dadding. Yeah.
He's living life.
Okay, yeah. Your most famous line is still the same thing, buddy. Back it up, black day. Old girl twerking.
Old girl twerking is
it's gonna stick forever. Oh, JJ Foghorn. Where'd that guy go? Tall, slender Ukrainian pilgrim. He said, I won't back up. I won't back down.
I think he started doing like political grifting rap. Crazy. Should have seen that coming though. Yeah, nothing else.
Then made an apology for his video he did with that tennis ball dude from in Florida. He said, I'm sorry, y'all. Jesus told me to do it. I was misled, y'all.
You blame Jesus.
A demon attached to my soul at Ryan's house. The logical, sensible dudes that were in the group disappeared from the group. Demon Jones, he backed up that was like, yeah, don't share no pictures of me at that Nashville thing. I'm out. See you later. Didn't say shit about nothing last year. Broadneck straight up disappeared. He's like, no, I don't blame him. I've been trying to distance myself from these motherfuckers for like 2-3 years. Adam Calhoun pretty much has a sign. He's like, hey, I'm Ryan Upchurch, y'all. Hey, look at me. I'm Ryan Upchurch. It's like, dude, it's weird. They got weird. It's called denial. People like that is in denial. You see how Adam one day, he's like, I'm a young dude who just got a fucking car. I got 750 horses. The next day, he's like, I'm an old man yodeling with a kazoo on a mountain. And the next day, he's like, I'm a hood black dude, and I do murdering. Yeah, murder. No, it's not a mental disorder. It's mental anguish.
I'm murdering.
These dudes are like, old. They still don't know who they are. But they try to act young. Like, hey, I'm a young, fresh rapper. No, for real. I'm old. And I'm 34, bro. I'm old. I can't be out here 750 horses in my engine.
Same.
No, my wife will be like, stop.
No, I'm not my old self. I can't be out here wilding in these streets. My back hurt. I need sleep. There was a time period where I didn't get much sleep. Shit, when I first started YouTube, I was sleeping like maybe 1-2 hours a day. I think age helped me with that. Now I'll be getting my hours at least 6 hours a day. So yeah, no, I can't be out here doing the same wild young guy stuff I did when I was wild and young. I think that's a lesson that you learn with maturity.
I'll be like, sorry. Oh, Upchurch, you know, too old to be buying gold chains and grills and being like, yeah, I'm riding around town doing riding.
I'm not mad at a grill if you rock it right. Rock it right for style purposes. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at a grill. I wear a grill from time to time. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of the whole, wearing the gold in your mouth, gold teeth, started on the East Coast. That was more of the East Coast thing back in the day. And then it transitioned. But people don't know about that. They're going to think that I just made that shit up. Look it up, man. Look at the old school New York rappers. They had grills all in their mouth. Look at Jay-Z when he was young. Big pun, right? Even before that. That was an East Coast thing.
I need to be at home doing that shit. Well, you know what I love about the internet the most? Being able to get on this, be like, told you so. And then be like, look, you can go look how I told you so. 3 years ago, I said, you don't know. But they're collecting data on y'all right now. And in a few years, when they say it's y'all up and y'all fit the description.
I do think Adam is a lame sleazeball. I'll never forget that he tried to set me up, inviting me to his house. The fuck out of here.
I'm going to laugh about it. Ones who sit here and he don't. No. You're on a fucking psyop that you ate and consumed and became. That's what you're on, because y'all fit the description. Go look up the videos. They're all being released in the past 2 months. Collected data. Up people from age 25 to 45 the most. Here's how they act. Here's what they do. And all these fit the description. Bowler, right? And as much as don't want to admit it, I'm the one who helped show everybody who these people actually are. Brother, if you're over the age of 40, you're supposed to know the difference between an acquaintance and a friend. These don't.
Yeah.
As you get older, you're supposed to get wiser. You're not supposed to get more in denial. Even after all the tried to put me through last year, they don't understand. When a sometimes says, hey, whatever y'all say or do don't matter, sometimes the that says that is telling you the truth. It ain't always some guy trying to brush it off and act a certain way. No, sometimes mean it.
Yeah.
And I mean, the work is there. It shows. Look, last year, while they tried to bug me and bother me like a bunch of children cracked out on Mountain Dew, you know what I did in 2025 with all that crazy going on? Listen to this. Okay, so check it. Last year, wow, Adam Calhoun and all his garbage cokehead buddies were tugging on my ankle going, Ryan, the whole time. While that was going on, while I was in the first year of having a baby, while I had 50 rappers trying to end my career via Adam's
This is facts. Guys, I made a whole documentary series on this where I went into extreme detail, bar for bar, date for date, time for time. He's 100% right on, and he's on point. Because it happened exactly how he said. They were begging for his attention. He just kept saying, hey, leave me alone. I'm living my life. I got things I got to. Yo, Ryan. They kept doing that. He's right. Check out the documentary. It's on my page.
That shrunk because of me. Shrunk your ego. Here's everything that I accomplished last year. I'll put out. Ready? Last year, I made 3 albums. I did 9 singles and 6 music videos. I did Creaker.
You said, I watched every episode of the documentary and the one with all the parts. Thank you, Katarina. I appreciate the heck out of that. But yeah, and that, it had a lot of details, right? Even stuff that I did not know. So I was like, oh my gosh, these people are disgusting. This was a setup. It was a straight setup of them trying to take this man down. All of them versus him. Some John Wick shit. And he's still standing. It's crazy. These dudes is disgusting.
3 with a slap together band.
Adam, especially.
I did Black Denim with somebody who's supposed to be my arch enemy. And we became buddies. And 1 album that's not out yet. Singles, I released Doing Rapping, Doing More Rapping, Doing Even More Rapping, all replying to. Then I did No Broadcast. I did They Want Me Dead Right Now. I did The Last Reminder. I did Music City Makes a Killing. I did Throwaway. I did Some Dead Horses. I shot music videos for songs way back, like Heavier Rain. I did Massacre. I did Honeysuckles and Rain. Flaming Halo. That's not including the music videos I did for Creaker 3 and Turbulence that I didn't put out because they were ass. Not only that, I painted 56 canvases, done 41 drawings, and started a card collecting company.
Grinding.
That's doing business. And I done all that and handled all that commotion, unbothered, and delivered a baby Roman style. No medicine, no nothing. I'm a savage. You're not. I just want to get on here and talk.
I agree.
Because I deserve to. I want to drink this apple juice. Paint this bitch, yeah. Then go watch Yomo make breakfast for my daughter.
Nothing wrong with that.
Come out of the wormhole. It's okay.
I used to love apple juice. I feel like juices like that be too, how you say it, thick now when I be drinking it. I don't know if it's like old age now. I be feeling like I only could drink water these days or certain types of juices. Right, maybe a ginger ale soda, maybe. I feel like the texture of like apple juice is way too thick now. Grape juice too.
While we're at it, last thing I'll add, reaction channels. I love y'all, but I told y'all too. I said, don't listen to these. They're in y'all's channels. Y'all's view gonna go down. Y'all start not speaking your mind about the situation. You start reacting to their. Go look at the views. A lot of their views went down.
That's true.
The ones who didn't fall for it, views went up.
My views are still good. They about to play a DM movie. About to play. Oh, Love Don't Cost a Thing. Nick Cannon movie. Nah, he's spitting straight facts though. A lot of these weird nut huggers that was over there bashing Upchurch and riding with Adam Calhoun. A lot of them are failing. You putting out fucking videos and it's getting 10 views, nigga. 10 views. I'm not a view shamer, but damn it, I think you need to refocus on yourself. Take a vacation. You know, go home. Go ahead, fuck it. You can take the mic home with you. Write something suspenseful. Get on your Eminem shit. But step your game up. Do something, because people don't like you for you. They were only riding a wave of hating on Upchurch. Crazy. But tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Hit the hype button as well. All that good stuff, man. I really want to hear y'all opinions in the comment section. Do you think these loser YouTubers are going to survive? I doubt it. I want to take a look at this other video that you guys sent me to as well. Let's see. Let's pull this up. I don't know much about this situation, but I'm interested in finding out. Something with the lead singer of Furlan in Reverse. One of the few rock bands that I still actually like. I noticed that when I was going through over a list with somebody. Like, well, what rock bands do I like? I was like, damn, there's a lot that I don't really like that much anymore. Let's see what's going on with Ronnie Radke. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right. And Brittany Furlan. See what's going down.
It was one of the most bizarre situations of the last year, sparking international headlines. And now, as we enter into a new year, for some reason, it's all coming up again. The story involves two of the biggest names in rock music. Falling in Reverse frontman Ronnie Radke and Motley Crue drummer Tommy Lee. At the center of it all is Brittany Furlan, Lee's wife, who in May of last year acknowledged she was catfished by someone she believed was Radke. She said at the time they were going through a rough patch in their marriage, and according to reports, Furlan and Lee were living separately at the time. Fortunately, things seem to be going better now, but it makes you wonder why all of this is coming up again now. Did Radke say something? Apparently not.
I almost didn't recognize it. That's the chick from Vine. Yeah. I do remember her saying something like, yeah, me and him was talking. And then he had to come out and go, no, he wasn't. The fuck? Did you fall in love with a fake page? You fell for a fake page. I know she had to feel embarrassed. Let me see what's going on. But I remember the situation now.
Furlan saw a TikTok referencing the situation that set her off. And now she's speaking out about it again, but with a different tone. This time, she's using quotations around catfish and implying that, in fact, it was Radke all along. Now, Ronnie, who has vehemently denied the situation the entire time, is firing back. And for those of you who might not remember, here's a little bit of a refresher of the situation. Back in May, Brittany Furlan addressed the online blow-up she says started with a Snapchat account using Ronnie Radke's name and spiraled into public drama involving her and husband Tommy Lee. In a TikTok filmed from her hotel at the time, Furlan opened telling viewers, quote, obviously I'm in a hotel right now. She said she'd been going through a rough stretch in her marriage, and during that vulnerable period, she messaged a Snapchat account she said she believed belonged to Ronnie Radke. Furlan claimed the account escalated the conversation and, quote, started trying to seduce her. After Radke vehemently denied it was him, Furlan said she accepted that it was a fake account, summarizing the situation as, quote, it was a catfish. Cool. I got catfished. End quote. From there, the situation went further, becoming an international media spectacle.
Yeah, she need to just learn how to take her L. It's as simple as that. Take your damn L, woman. Ain't that damn serious.
Furlan said she wanted the online attention to stop, and that she told Tommy Lee everything, which is what initially helped trigger the public blow-up between Lee and Radke. Of course, Radke was adamant he had nothing to do with it and fought to clear his name. He said he never used Snapchat, and the only reason he went public to begin with was Tommy Lee sent him furious messages, of which he was completely surprised to receive. He even said he was a longtime fan of Motley Crue. Then, in June of last year, Furlan addressed the situation.
She probably made this whole shit up, bro. She probably just wanted some kind of way to get back at her ex. So she made the whole story up, dragged Ronnie into it. Like, yeah, this is disgusting.
On her podcast, explaining why she says she fell for the account in the first place. She said, quote, "I got to a point where I was just so incredibly lonely, and we were very disconnected for a very long time." She admitted, quote, "And when this person reached out to me on Snapchat, I took the bait. And since then, everyone had seemingly moved on." Radke went out on one of the biggest rock tours of 2025, and Brittany and Tommy seem to be moving forward in their relationship. And that brings us to today. For his part, Ronnie hadn't even mentioned the situation in many months, which is why Furlan's comments are landing in such a surprise. And this latest flare-up apparently wasn't even sparked by Ronnie, but by a random TikTok user who mentioned the bizarre situation in an end-of-year post.
She's obsessed.
Furlan jumped into the comments.
Yeah, she is obsessed. Like, let this man live his life. Damn. Like, he gotta have some kind of connection to you. Like, move on. You never had a connection.
And appeared to change her tune from her earlier admission that she was catfished. Furlan commented, writing, "If only you knew the truth." In a separate comment, she claimed to be tracking Ronnie's social media use and wrote, "I have all his phone numbers." She claimed Ronnie did in fact open a Snapchat account, but left out the context. Ronnie then took to social media to again deny any involvement and said he opened a Snapchat account after her May accusations, specifically to investigate impersonators using his name on the platform. Perfectly understandable. Ronnie shared a screenshot showing he opened the account on May 11th, which lines up directly with the initial situation. Then on her Instagram, Furlan implied that a random account leaving her negative comments must have been Ronnie. Her reasoning? She attempted to gain access to the account using the forgot password feature, and the last two numbers matched what she claims is a secret phone number belonging to Ronnie. After staying quiet on this...
Oh, nah, she's crazy. She's insane, bruh. Where did that come
Karen
from?
alert. Oh my. It's Karen. She coming. Get your stuff. Get your stuff.
For months, Radke took to social media to respond to Furlan's allegations.
I have all of his phone numbers. Let it go. Let us both move on. All my phone numbers, I have one phone number. These are the Snapchat counts she's saying I have. You ready for this? Read the top here. May 11th. Never once in my life communicated with this woman ever. Pretty much accusing me of Snapchat.
Wow.
Like, I can't believe you're still talking about this. Remember, R Radke 2025 is the name of the Snapchat. R Radke 2025. Looks like my Snapchat, huh? Do you guys see anything weird about this? Oh, wait, it was made on May 11th. The only reason why it was made, I wanted to see what was going on. May 11th. What does that say? The Snapchat that you got catfished by. Ronald Joseph Radke. Not the same one. I don't even know how to work this thing because there's like 70 other people that got Snapchatted. You know, a girl got a tattoo on her leg, right? Thinking it was me. Getting Snapchatted by the same Snapchat account that you got catfished by, right? You know how
Yeah, that's messed up. Where the hell is Neve from Catfish? Nigga, is Catfish still a thing? Where Neve and Cam at? We need them. Get the cameras. Let's figure this shit out. Because what is happening right now?
hard it is that somebody I grew up listening to, like your husband, hates my guts now and is convinced that I'm doing some secret weirdo shit when I'm not.
Furlan then wrapped up with a final message, writing, "This is not how I wanted to start my new year. I wanted to leave this behind and move on with my husband. But every time someone posts a video about me being catfished, I defend myself because I know the truth. He doesn't like that I do that, so he's trying to shut me down even more. He knows the truth too. I'd like to move on with my life. I'd like to be left the fuck alone, not hunted from burners and whatnot. I would happily take a lie detector test. There's no AI video of a guy getting his dick sucked, that's for sure. I know what I saw. I'm not going to be..."
The fuck is she talking about? How would it? First of all, lie detector tests are not accurate. And how would that prove that you were not catfished? It's like, it's true that I believe that this was really Ronnie. Yeah, like, yo, that's nutcase. Cool shirt, though. I like that shirt. It's a cool shirt.
Gaslit
But you're a
any
nutcase.
further. She closed out writing, "Thank you to everyone who has messaged me and has been the subject of a smear campaign."
Ronnie needs to call Catfish. Dead ass. Shit, if they gonna do a guest host, let me guest host. I've always wanted to do a guest host episode of Catfish. Dead ass. But maybe it might not be the best idea because, you know, I've seen some cases where nigga Neve had to let him know his hands work.
When the narcissist gets caught, it's not fun. Now, let me move on with my life, Brittany. So what's the point of any of this? She's reviving a situation most people haven't thought about in months, and that everyone involved has already moved past.
I forgot who she even was. I just got reminded, oh, that's the chick that used to do the little short videos on Vine. You know how many years ago that was?
And what she bringing to the table is proof. An anonymous account leaving nasty Instagram comments, plus the claim that 2 digits match a so-called secret phone number she alleges Ronnie has. It's not his real phone number. That's not evidence. That's a coincidence being sold as a conclusion. Then there's the bigger problem. The story shifts. She originally admitted she got catfished. Now the narrative is that because Ronnie made a Snapchat after the fact to investigate who was impersonating him, she frames it as something more suggestive. But it's still the same issue. Nothing verifiable, just innuendo stacked on speculation. At the end of the day, this isn't going to change anyone's mind. It's only going to drag an ugly, exhausted situation back into the spotlight for no good reason. Never a dull moment. So what do you all think about this? Let me know down in the comments. And as always,
I think she crazy. That's what I think. I think she's obsessed. She got her little feelings hurt by Catfish. And instead of just admitting, okay, I was bugging, she wants to try to just drag Ronnie every chance that she gets. Well, apparently she's gonna have some consequences for it because he filed a restraining order, right? Let's see if we could take a look at this and read. Don't judge me for my reading. Ronnie Radke, hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right, filed a temporary restraining order against Tommy Lee's wife, Brittany Furlan. Radke claims Furlan had been harassing him ever since it came to light that the rocker's wife had been catfished by someone pretending to be the Fallen in Reverse frontman. She need to move the hell on, bro. Just take your L. Take your L. The 42-year-old musician accused Furlan of escalating her reported harassment after he began ignoring her messages following a public back and forth on social media in May. According to the court filing obtained by Fox News Digital, Furlan allegedly drove to Radke's home and sat outside. She also showed up to one of his med spa appointments without her own appointment and stared at me. The court doc says, that's crazy. That's just some really spooky, weird-ish. Radke included pages of screenshots showing Furlan and her husband both messaging him about alleged affair. The singer maintained that the Snapchat account Furlan was interacting with did not belong to him. Crazy. Radke's filing for a restraining order comes shortly after Furlan chose to revisit the drama on social media. As we just seen on TikTok, Furlan insinuated that she wasn't catfish and that Radke was the person behind the Snapchat accounts messaging her during a rough patch in her marriage to Lee. Yo, she is a nutcase, bro. She's a nutcase. Ms. Furlan is offended to find out this petition was filed because the only victim of the harassment is her. Furlan's lawyer, Lou Shapiro, said, "We would take all legal measures to defend against this frivolous lawsuit and request that Ms. Furlan be protected from further harassment and threats by the petitioner." Threats? Harassment? She drunk? Like, what are we talking about? Yeah, I think that's the gist of it. I don't really give a damn about what she has to say. Let's read this last portion. Furlan went on to corroborate Radke's claim that Lee confronted him over the catfish situation. Basically, I told my husband everything, Furlan explained. I said, I've been talking to whoever I thought this was on Snapchat. He says it's not him. Cool, whatever. Because I'm a good person. I'm not a good person for talking to someone while married. I've been going through a lot in my marriage. No excuse, whatever. Wow. I come clean to my husband. My husband freaks out, messages him. That's how this all started. You're a nutcase. So you just admitted to engaging in these events that led to your husband also harassing him. Yeah, if I was him, I would file the paperwork too as well. But that's just my opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comment section. Hit the hype button.